Libra, this is Joanna from Tarot with Joanna, here to do another reading. Hello, hello, hello. So Libra, in today's reading, I'm going to give you two of the Denise Lynn Oracle cards. Going to do your reading and then clarify it. So let us get started. All right, Libra, so let's see what's going on. Take what resonates with you and leave the rest. This is going to be for Libra, for their highest good. Two cards for Libra, for their highest good. So they say, purification activates vibrant life forces, cleansing water. So I truly believe that you really need to clear your, really go through this healing that you are going to go through. Because I feel like you're going through a healing. I feel like you've been very emotional. And I also feel like you need to think positive and everything. Like shift your energy. Okay, really shift your energy. So that you can release everything that you need to. And then it says, passion and pleasure, savor your life. Wow, that is beautiful. So definitely, we only have one life to live, have no regrets, have no sadness, cherish what you have in your life, and be grateful for everything. Wow, it's nice. Nice, very nice. All right, so Libra, take what resonates with you and leave the rest. This is going to be for Libra spirit. Libra, Libra, Libra. Whew. Okay, here we go. All right, let me just shift myself. All right, here we go. This is for Libra, for their highest good. One for the current, one for the situation, one for the past. Wow. One for what's hidden, one for hopes and fears, one for what you need to do now, what you need to work on, and the outcome. Wow. Okay, so you do start off with the Five of Wands. Five of Wands is talking about the energy of still feeling upset about things, still, feeling angry about everything, how everything is playing out, how, you just have frustration. You have a lot of anger within you, which is crazy. Because that's like the first card that came out. Like, really, you have that frustration within you. You're angry, you're just angry about things. You have the Three of Cups beside you. There's a lot of support. You do have support from your friends and your family. I also feel like there's togetherness here. Like, you want that togetherness. Maybe you need to work on like getting together with people and friends and family. I feel like there could be some kind of celebration here. I also feel with the Death card here in the past, I feel like it's now, and I feel like we're all going through this huge transformation, including myself. But definitely there's a lot of changes that are coming through. You are not the same person that you used to be. Whether it's good or bad, it's up to you. Remember that you create the world around you. And you have the Seven of Pentacles here for the what's hidden. You're reviewing everything in your life. You're looking at everything. You see this man and he's sitting there and he's just looking at all the money he spent, everything he's done, everything he's gone through. He's sitting there and he's just like, wow, I can't believe everything has changed so much, right? We'll see why it's there. You have the Six of Pentacles. I feel like you could be more giving. I feel like you could be receiving some kind of abundance also. I feel like you need to be more generous also. We'll see what the cards say, because you could also be giving a lot more of your time to things that are not necessary. So let's see what the cards say. And then you have the Ace of Wands here. The Ace of Wands, Libra, is talking about what you need to work on. And you need to be inspired. You need to start something new. You need to have some kind of goal or some kind of inspiration, some kind of, because you do have the Ace of Wands here, and this is going on a new path. So you're definitely going on a new path. But you need to be like inspired. You need to have that goal in you. Like, I want to start this project. I want to start this side hustle, whatever it is. So we'll see what the cards say. Then you have the Page of Cups here. Pay attention to your dreams and the signs that have been coming through. There's been signs that you're not really looking at. You need to start trusting your intuition, your feelings too. You could be very emotional right now. I feel like there's going to be some kind of message coming in for you also. I feel like could also be that there's an apology here of some sort. So, but we'll see why it's here. And then you have the Four of Pentacles, and the Four of Pentacles says that you could be stubborn at times, holding on to the past. Wow. Okay, so let's see what the cards say. All right, so Libra, take what resonates with you. Like I said, if it doesn't resonate with you, leave it alone. Let it go. Just say it doesn't resonate with me. Just keep going. Okay. But let's see what's going on, Libra. It could be anything that's in this reading for you. All right, Libra, let's see what's going on for you. Like I said, take what resonates with you and leave the rest. This is for Libra. All right, why is the Five of Wands here? Why is Five of Wands here? One more card. Wow. All right. So Libra, I don't know what's going on, but there's something here about you seeing the truth. Okay. You're very frustrated. You're very angry. You still have a lot of anger within you, but you do have the Ace of Swords and the King of Swords together. So there's definitely some kind of truth here that you definitely need to see, or you need to really look, because I feel like you're not really looking at it. You don't want to look at it. Think about things, really take things into, I feel like you really need to go within. When you go within and you look at on YouTube, look for some these music videos that they have, not like regular music, but the music, they have music for root chakras, they have for meditation. I feel like you need to listen to that one for something for healing, because I feel like there is a truth here that you have seen, but you don't want to see it. It's like there's something here that you're going to see very, very soon. It's like you also, for some of you guys, you want to speak the truth. There's no holding back. Like I want to say something. You have something to say, and it's here. It's like, and you're frustrated because you can't. They want you to hear the truth and for you to speak the truth here. Okay, so wow. They also want you to speak what's on your mind. Like, what's on your mind? What is it that that you want to do? I also feel like there's a new beginning here. I feel like you're going to have a lot of clarity, that you're going to understand everything that's going on, because if you haven't, you will now. Okay, because there's something here. There's some kind of truth that wants to come out. Either you want to say it or the other person is going to say it to you. But you need to listen. And then you have the Three of Cups. And why is the Three of Cups here for the situation? Wow. Wow, you're definitely on this path where you're looking for answers. You're really searching for the answers. You do have the Hierophant here. And then you have the Page of Cups. I mean, the Three of Cups. The Three of Cups is saying that maybe, you're opening up that way where you're looking at traditional values and you're looking at religion values. I feel like you're going to benefit from a lot like that. I also feel like you're searching for answers, and I feel like there could be like togetherness, or you could be going like to a community meeting or some kind, or like a church. I'm getting also a church, or I'm getting also yet you're just like, you have a lot of support from your friends and family. You just don't see it. There's something here that you're not seeing. I don't know why, but it's just like you're looking at everything, but you're still not seeing a lot. They want you to, you want that strong foundation. You want that family foundation also. You want that togetherness. And I feel like you will have it, but you just need to start working on things. I feel like there is also too, like for some of you guys, I feel like you are really in your mind about abundance, about money. Wow. All right. So interesting. And I feel also too that you need to, there's going to be some kind of celebration too also. But you're definitely looking for some kind of answers now. It's like you're looking, but you need to go within. They're asking you to go within. They're asking you to search your mind, to clear your mind so that you can really go within and find that peace of mind. Wow. Okay. Wow. And then I believe it's this card right here, because you're going through this healing. And then for the past, you do have the death card here, and the death card is talking about transformation. It's talking about like changes. There's a lot of changes that are going to come in for you guys. A lot. There's going to be a lot of things that are going to change. You're not going to do the same things over and over like you used to do. You're going through this huge transformation. You're going through a healing. There is definitely some kind of truth here that you're going to see very soon. Either you're going to see it or you're going to speak it. You have the Seven of Pentacles here. And why is the Seven of Pentacles here? One more card. Wow. So you do have the Seven of Pentacles. You have the Two of Swords here. The Two of Swords is talking about that, you know, you're contemplating what side to go, what path to take, you know, and you're reviewing everything. You start off with the Seven of Pentacles, then you have the Two of Swords, then you have the Knight of Wands here. And it's all good. It's all good. You know, you're looking at everything. You've been doing a review. You know, you're looking at how everything is going. You know, but sometimes you just don't know which direction to go. And sometimes, like right now, you're at a standstill. Like you're waiting. You're just like waiting. You're waiting on something. And you're making some kind of decision. You're contemplating a decision in your mind. You know, am I going to do this? Am I going to do that? And you definitely will. So expect some kind of decision to come up. They're asking you to take things slowly. Try not to run away from anything that's, like you don't want to open that door, or you don't want to open that, you start an argument, maybe you need to face your fears. Also feel like you just need to start moving forward, okay? Like really start seeing things and make decisions. Everything that's going on, start making decisions about things. Wow. And then you have the Six of Pentacles here. And why is the Six of Pentacles here for the hopes and fears? Wow. So you've been, you have the Five of Pentacles, and then you have the Three of Swords. There is a lot of sadness here also. You're feeling down, you're feeling upset, this lady here, she's like down because it's like an open wound, she's feeling it, and that's you. I feel like that's you, because you're looking at everything, you're searching for answers, you're going through this huge change. There's some kind of truth here that you either need to speak about, or somebody's going to tell you something that's a truth, and you're going to be like, what? And then you have the Five of Pentacles here. The Five of Pentacles also is a reflection of, feeling down, being depressed. This is you, maybe sometimes you feel like you're not going to have enough. Maybe sometimes you feel like in your resources, you're not going to have enough. You're not going to be able to make it, But I feel mostly that it's a sad situation. You feel sad, you feel down. And I feel also too that, you're going through this huge healing, right now. And it does impact the way you feel and the way you think. And that's why you are definitely searching for answers, and you're definitely reviewing everything. And it's a process that you have to go through, and you really need to trust the process, okay? But you need to think positive in this. You need to shift your mindset. You need to say, you know what? I'm good now. I'm okay. I can do this and I can do that, and I can go over here, and this is going to happen, and I'm going to be good, and I'm going to still stand strong. Think positive no matter what. If you're sad, if your emotions have been high, it's because you've been going through this healing. Don't let life rule you. You rule your life, if that makes any sense. Live life. Savor your life, be happy with the moments that you have, whether it's with your family or your parents or your children or your friends or even just work, enjoy your life because we only have one life. Okay, so wow. It's hard, you guys. It is very hard. But I've been going through a lot of stuff too, but you know what? I keep going. I get back up. I think about my kids. I think about everything. It doesn't bother me. I just keep going because I know that whatever I'm supposed to go through, I'm supposed to go through. I'm just gonna keep going. I'm not gonna come down and try to get down, and feel down, and that's the way you got to think too, just keep going, go with life, enjoy the sun, go outside, go out to do something for yourself, love yourself, and the people around you and your family and whoever it is, that's there, enjoy because, we only have one life, like I said, so you really got to do that. You have the Ace of Wands here for the what you need to work on now, what you need to do now. One more card. Wow. Oh my gosh. All right, you guys. So there's this new path that's coming through and it's here. It's going to be here. All this stuff, yes, you're going through it, but it's because it's going to lead you somewhere. You are going to go on this new path because you have the Ace of Wands here. You have the Ace of Wands, the Ace of Swords, you have the Death card and the Death card twice, and then now you have the Tower card. The Tower card is saying there's going to be big changes coming through, but you're going to rise above all this and you're going to see it. You're going to see happiness. You're going to start feeling better because things are going to change, but for the better. The old you is no longer there no more. The old you, everything that has happened, you're starting, it's like almost as if you're starting fresh. This is a new cycle for you. This is new dreams, new projects coming through, new inspirations, and you just, like I said, you got to live life. Really got to live life, okay? Go with the changes. Go with this transformation. Don't fight it. Just go with it. Let everything come in the way it's supposed to. You have the Page of Cups here. And why is the Page of Cups here for Libra? And what you need to work on. Wow. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you. One more card. Thank you, Spirit. Wow. So you do have the Page of Cups here. And the Page of Cups is saying that, there's signs here. There's been signs and you've been seeing them, but you're just not paying attention. Look at the signs, you guys. Pay attention to the same numbers. You are very divinely guided and you're being guided. Whether you want to believe it or not, you are. You're watching tarot readings, you are definitely being guided, divinely guided at that. Pay attention to your dreams because there's also intuitive messages there. There is messages coming through. There's going to be sudden messages coming through. So really look at it, okay? I feel like you need to trust your intuition. I feel like, you're on this new path because you have the Fool card. You're definitely on this new beginning. Things are going to change very much for you, so be ready. And I feel like it's not a bad change. I feel like it's a good change because, you're still reviewing everything. You're still looking at everything. You have 777 here, so it's beautiful. You're looking at so much, but go on this new path. Stop hesitating, just go forward. Let everything fall the way it's supposed to fall. Come in, okay? And if there's big changes that are just like, no, I don't want this to change, or no, I don't like change, I don't want this, stop fighting it. Let it come through. It is what it is, okay? And I feel like you're gonna figure out what your next step is. I feel like you're gonna just know what direction you need to go on. And I feel like you are definitely contemplating a big decision very soon. And then you have the Four of Pentacles. And why is the Four of Pentacles here? Wow, there is that. No, that's crazy. So, yeah, you're being very stubborn, holding on to the past at times. Try to let it go. Start saving your money. Let it go. You're gonna need You're gonna need this money for something. So let it go. Okay, let the past go. Start saving what you can. I'm not saying don't pay your bills. I'm just saying what you can. Start saving. I feel like there's going to be traveling here. I feel like you need to find your patience. There is a decision that you're going to be making very soon. Be real with it. Really be real with this decision. You know, be objective. Really see everything for what it is, and you know, stop trying to put like stop trying to do things that are not like meant for you. I don't know how to put that. Like, okay, like they're asking you to be real. Like, be real about it. Be real about these decisions. Okay, like, okay, well, let me just give you the same example that I always give. You know, if you're trying to buy a car and you only have $100 to put down and you have crappy credit, you know, you're not going to be able to get that car. You know, so be realistic. You got to come up with some more money for the car, right? You got to fix at least your credit or put a bigger down payment, something like that, right? So be realistic is what they're asking you to do, and really leave the past. Let go of that past. My goodness, let it go. Stop holding on to it. Stop being stubborn and let go of that past, okay? Because you need to. And with the Queen of Cups here, they're asking you to really nurture yourself. Start loving yourself. Start, enjoying who you are. Be who you are, Libra. Don't be anybody else that somebody else wants you to be. Don't be this, you got to put your makeup on every single day because that's the way you're professional, or you gotta shave and wear a tuxedo every day because that's how you are, but in reality you're not, and you're by yourself. You don't put no makeup on, you put your comfortable clothes on and you stay there, whatever. Be yourself. They're asking you to be yourself, to stop being somebody else that other people want you to be. Be yourself. Love yourself, nurture yourself because you need to. Wow, that was big. Wow, that just came out of me, you guys. All right, so Libra, I hope you enjoyed this reading. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. There's a lot of big changes coming towards you. Good changes, though. Good changes. And I will see you next time. God bless.